As we know, Chelsea Football Club is up for sale after billionaire Russian oligarch Roman Abramovich's ties to the Kremlin, specifically Vladimir Putin, have made their way to the forefront.
We first reported to you yesterday that this conflict could be bogging down into a deadly war of attrition.
As the war rages on, many see an opening in the Premier League. There have been reports of Saudi money being offered, especially from this man, Emir Zidane, who is chairman of the Zidane Group. Their involvement and wealth stems from Saudi Arabian energy and petrochemical sectors. He is also the owner of disqualified Kentucky Derby winner Medina Spirit. Then there is the Ricketts family, who currently own Major League Baseball's Chicago Cubs. Their dad, Joe Ricketts, is a flat-out bigot. Chicago's known this for years. Now England is getting a taste. Tom Ricketts, who you could arguably say is the face of the Cubs franchise, has tried distancing himself. His political affiliations don't allow him the space between.
For me, I use the platform, I'll use my voice in any way I can.
Legendary Chelsea player Paul Canaville, the first black man to suit up for the club, tweeted his disdain for the Ricketts family, even including the hashtag No to Ricketts. Chicago nodded in approval. So why are they facing such serious backlash? Well, it's a few things. Follow me here. In published emails on Splinter News, Joe Ricketts wrote, "Christians and Jews can have a mutual respect for each other to create a civil society. As you know, Islam cannot do that. Therefore, we cannot let Islam become a large part of our society. Muslims are naturally our enemy due to their deep antagonism and bias against non-Muslims." Per the Chicago Sun-Times, Chelsea is a neighborhood in England with a population of Muslim people that is 14%. There are also several Muslim players in the Chelsea squad. Joe Ricketts then shared bizarre conspiracy theories. One in particular from 2011 suggested that Barack Obama had gone by Barry Soetoro, using his stepfather's last name, and had worked as a gay prostitute and a drug mule, trafficking heroin from Pakistan to New York before coming up with the name Obama to defraud the IRS. Another from 2010 posited that Obama was really a Saudi/Muslim plant in the White House. Ricketts added his own commentary when forwarding the email to a friend, writing, "My impression is that the president is more sympathetic to Muslims than Christians/Jews. We are a Christian country, and I feel like this is just a continuation of the assault on Christianity in America." He also routinely indicated that he had been amused by the racist jokes sent to him by others, deeming one where the punchline was a racial slur to be a great laugh. In 2016, Joe Ricketts threw all his weight behind a man who would try to overthrow democracy. It paid off for him. The Ricketts saw their fortunes jump. Todd Ricketts, son of Joe, was tapped as Trump's Deputy Secretary of Commerce. Their fortunes grew, per Forbes, over $700 million from Election Day. He later became the RNC's financial chair because he could not disentangle his business interests. Back to Joe Ricketts, who also launched the Ending Spending PAC, and during the 2012 elections, he targeted President Obama and the ex-president's former spiritual advisor, Reverend Jeremiah A. Wright. They weirdly referred to Obama as a black metrosexual Abe Lincoln. Then there's Pete Ricketts, governor of Nebraska, after failing to become a senator in the state. This trust fund baby who claims to be pro-life vowed to bring back the death penalty. After the state legislature vetoed his efforts, he then put $200,000 of his own money toward a petition drive to put the death penalty on the ballot in the next election. Ricketts' father contributed another $100,000. Now, what you'll likely see is empty statements like these from the Ricketts family, which reads, "Our family rejects any form of hate in the strongest possible terms, and racism and Islamaphobia have no place whatsoever in our society. We have developed deep and abiding partnerships with the Muslim community in Chicago, as well as with all communities of color." Let's be clear, as Rex Hupke of the Tribune wrote in 2019, they can say it has nothing to do with the Cubs, or in this instance, Chelsea, all they want. But without taking serious action to address this level of intolerance, a lot of sports fans will be left to wonder just how far the apples fell from the tree. They're not sorry, though. They're sorry that all of this is coming up once again And mostly, they are sorry that they can't add more profits to their pockets by owning yet another sports franchise.